Okay, let's get this shit started. Holy shit. Wave one! What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm already. I'm probably about ready to head to the fucking damn gym.
Ammo box, some deserving boy or girl. And I did it all last night.
Oh, man. Guess I got armor. Can I get enough of it? Close? Okay. Oh, yeah, I just get the nail gun.
Ammo box for some deserving boy or girl.
Yes, Dad, that's fucking amazing. Hey, I gets rid of it. Yeah, I was doing some exercise beforehand. I was doing some deadlift high rises or whatever the fuck they're called. I was doing deadlift and I was doing shoulder presses, like a rotation of all of them. So I do deadlift, then I do a shoulder press.
So much for training.
Trying to do more compound movements. Yeah, because yesterday was fucking rough. Or last night. I'll try to clean out those fucking pits. We got a lot out. It's just hard to get it out because there's just so much shit in there. And my boss was just trying to tell his boss, like, hey, dude, there's just so much crap and this stuff was never fucking cleaned out. It's just like enormous amount of sludge and that. There's just too much crap. And, like, we're trying to explain to him, like, yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. And they're like, we say, well, try to dig some of it out and that, you know. It's like, okay, I'll get overtime. That's fine by me. Fuck yeah. You know, you give me 2-3 hours of overtime and I'll fucking take it because, you know, it's not like it's hard to dig the stuff out. It's just annoying. I mean, it's a one-man job. It's just, you know, you gotta be strong enough to keep up with the stamina of and that, because, you know, this stuff's rather heavy. Even though I'm not a fucking monster fucking strong of a man, I'm strong. I'm not like, you know, category like, let's say I'm category like 1 through 5. I'm like a 2, 2.5. Most people are like, well, 1 is average. People are barely fucking, you know, 1.5. Then again, average, I would say, well, average, if I can get it fucking right. Yeah, category 1 would be what most people are. Just people that like don't lift weights and shit, but people that lift weights, their categories kind of go up a little bit. And like, it wasn't too bad. It was just, you know, it was not just normal heavy labor work in a way. Like most people, like the kids there, maybe one of them could probably do a little bit of it because he's, you know, a little bit stronger than the other one, but the other one, he ain't strong enough. There's no fucking way. But yeah, there's some stuff, you know, that I've been learning. About the younger kid, that, yeah, he's... This is what makes simps. People that are either overly fucking, like, baby-fied because their parents are, like, you know, people that baby their fucking children too much, especially at a certain age. Baby them while they're young, as they grow up, you gotta toughen them up. I know a lot of parents don't like doing that shit. Then they would continue babying their children until like they're in their fucking like 30s and 40s and 50s and shit until they fucking die and then like run around the world and not know what the fuck to do. Yeah, so one of the kids at work, he's kind of like that. He's a baby, you know. You know, a little bit of, you know, back and forth kind of complaining. It's just a learning process. You know, but it's sad that, you know, maybe because being my age then, I don't like seeing that shit because it's just annoying that it doesn't do anything with your life. You know, it's like, it's not because the parents are wealthy and that, like, okay, my parents have decent money and that they're wealthy enough to live the life with all the stuff they need to live it with. Yeah, they're wealthy enough to have a great life. They go on vacations, you know, pretty much, you know, a couple of times a year and that, and do what they want to do. You know, but there's signs of too much wealthiness, and all those signs of too much wealthiness when you could do when you're doing stuff that is category like enormous. When you have millions and millions and millions of dollars, when you start becoming a millionaire, your life changes completely. You're on another standard. How much children like to brag about their parents having all this money now? They say, I have money, you don't have money. Your parents have money, you don't have shit. You live off of the off the grass, off the field, basically. The field is all the money, you just live off the grass, which is the bare minimum. They give you a couple of dollars here and there. Maybe they do give you a couple $100 or whatever it is. You know, you establish that you're rich. No, motherfucker, you ain't rich. Rich is not about the money itself. Rich is about working towards that money. So when people categorize themselves as, oh, I'm rich and rich and rich and rich and rich, you know, because, you know, I got inheritance. Yeah, I got inheritance. But do I consider myself wealthy with numbers? Of course. My lifestyle is cheap as fuck. You know, I'm not broke. I got money in my account. I will never not have a couple $1,000s in my account, because I do. You know. People say it's not a lot of money, but it's like, but for my style of lifestyle, it is, you know. People want outrageous lifestyles. I said, why do you want such outrageous lifestyle? I want everyone to notice me. Now, people notice you? Do your own damn thing, motherfucker. Do your own thing. Do your own trend. Stop mimicking fucking all these other people on that. Play Fortnite because like Ninja. Man, fuck Ninja. Ninja's a bitch boy. In real life, he's probably fucking miserable as hell. That boy's hella miserable. Look at him. He looks like shit half the time. He's got to put makeup on him to cover up his eye bags and shit. Now, I don't know the dude, but guess what? He's owned by the corporation, so I really don't care. He's not free at all. That motherfucker can't say shit without having his press conference with a bunch of fucking legal teams. They're all being paid underneath the company that pays his ass. Well, you can't say specific things under contract. Yeah, contract. You sell yourself, you sell your freedoms for money. That's why you don't get what you want. You can have all the pussy in the world and the best drugs in the world. If you can't even speak a damn word of truth, shit, it don't matter how much money you have. People always get that. They're like, well, money's everything. Money is everything for survival, yes. How you get it depends. If I sign a contract for $10 million fucking damn dollars for like one whole year, I gotta be fucking slave to a corporation. People just take the money and go, oh my god, and then like a month down the road, you know, they get a call saying like, hey, you said some shit on the fucking internet, motherfucker. You gotta delete that. Like, what do you mean? I'm speaking the truth. I'm like, no, you can't speak no damn truth. And bam, that's how they get you. And they do all the damn time. That's why it doesn't matter. I'd rather make my money as long as I have freedom. I don't need to make a lot. Savings is what you need to do. There's plenty of people out there say the same thing over and over again. You know what they say? You can say a couple $100 a week. Say $100 a week. Say I have $100 a month. Invest it. And they tell you this all day long. Invest. If you need an account, throw your money into an Edward Jones account. You did tell you shit all the damn time. Invest. They always say, spend your money on things that you need, not that you want. hear this stuff a lot. It's a constant thing. Because I listen to a bunch of finance people and that. It said, try to hide money. Because people always get this in their head, they have to buy something. That they have to buy something. But the thing is, you don't. But when people say, oh, they got all this money and that, they don't. Motherfuckers have shit. They talk, but they never talk numbers. Every time I talk numbers, I say even the little bit that I have, they're thumbstruck. They're like, really? And then they want to lie about it. That's why you broke. Because you gotta lie about who you are. That's why no one cares. That's why no one, can give you any respect. Because you keep lying about yourself. Man, no one gives a fuck about lying. You live in a reality that does not really exist. It's your own bubble. You talk about it over and over again. You're trying to alleviate the tension by talking to kids and asking them, you have to be yourself, not anybody else. So you made your own money, you consider to be yourself. That's why when I see kids like leave work early, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's boring. Dude, you're making money, dumbass. It's boring. You got a phone. You got your phone all day anyway, motherfucker. People think it's being mean. Man, I'm just telling you the truth, because this is what I'm going through. Like, I don't worry about women. Number one, most boys, young age, worry about pussy too much. Stop worrying about women. You can have your fun, but stop worrying about pussy. Pussy ain't important. Money's important. Survival's important. Your own self-worth is important. Pussy can always come.
I wonder where that leads.
The reason why society is changing is because of men. You get too much validation. Not only you get validation to one woman only. Man, they get validation to like hundreds of fucking women, and they complain because they can't get anyone. Oh shit, you think so? I used to do that. I don't do it no more. I don't give a fuck about giving any validation. If I talk to someone, I talk to like an old fucking human being, like a friend or like someone I just talk to every day. And the one girl I flirt with, I talk to her normal. And the one girl that comes in, I talk to her normal. Yeah, she's hot as hell. Yeah, she's fine as fuck. Yeah, she's skinny, fat butt, nice little boobs and that. Blah 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 blah. They all have titties and ass. Mainly because people don't get it. I tell most guys that are young and that if you haven't grabbed a boob before, that's probably why you're like that. You keep talking about that you do, you full of shit. Talk is cheap. Talk has always been cheap. That's why you can't talk this shit. Yeah, the complaining and bitching and moaning don't make people like you anymore. That's why it's bad to complain about shit. Like the whole baby thing doesn't work. It's pathetic. When people do it, it's just pathetic. hate me, love me. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. I think like most of my friends. Like my one friend is sending me a text message asking me to go on a site to buy him stuff because he's having it. Because he just had a kid and that. Dude, I don't even talk to you anymore. Like, you don't talk to me. You want to get married and have kids. That's what you want to do, bro. You know, all the time you worry about the pussy, and now you can't have friends because you worry about the pussy too much, man. That's all it is. You worry about the pussy too much. You know? People say, oh, it's growing up. Growing up because you get married? That ain't being grown up. Once you change your lifestyle, man, you can't go back to the same lifestyle. You got to wait fucking 20 fucking years to do that shit. You'll be in your fucking 40s and shit. Then you'll get on the game, and then you'll start to talk to me. Like, oh, yeah, I had kids and all stuff. Yeah, I know you did. You waste your fucking time. I understand when I have kids. That cool. People got to reproduce. I get it. But you broke. If you do have money, you got very little money now because you got to buy houses now and shit, man. Hey. I always tell people that's what the pussy gets you. Unless they don't want to have babies and that, all that crap and that, but a lot of people do. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Are you fucking kidding me, motherfucker? Fuck off, dude. I don't make up the rules. This is how it is, period. I only say it like this because it's the truth. When it comes down to it, men do anything for that release. It's not sound, it's not logical, it's just pure emotion, and you're not thinking straight. A lot of times people go broke. And once you go broke, you gotta work a harder job. You gotta force yourself to do other things you don't want to do. And then the emotions get high. You gotta worry about fucking taking care of shit. You can't do the things you want to do, and then it's a sacrifice you have to make. Cool. Just don't get married young. Men can wait till they're fucking in their 40s to get married. Hey, I'm being serious. Wait until you're in your 40s as a man. Build up. If you can work from 20 to 40 and save, build up your first $500,000-$600,000. Live with your parents so you get your first, 100,000 or so, if you can. But live with your parents until you're in your fucking mid-30s and shit. You guys shit. Live with your parents until you're fucking 40.
That's great. Near the top.
I mean, I know that from my older brother and that when he was busting his fucking ass to support his family and that he wasn't ready for. He dated a girl when he was like 19 years old, and then they got married in their low 20s and that. And all he did was fucking work and work and work and work, and all he was thinking about was making more money because he didn't have any money. He was broke. He was waiting, all of his money kept on going and going and going and going. and finally got a job after 15 fucking years. Finally got a job that pays enough to be able to succeed. 15 to 16 fucking years, dude. Damn. That's a waste of fucking damn life. That's a waste of life. Yeah, they had a kid in that. Cool. But that baby was like... Because the way my sister-in-law is, that was kind of a force. She's one of the girls that wanted to survive. She wanted that easy, rich, the kind of lifestyle. Because she thinks that she should be pampered. Bitch, get the fuck out of here, you stupid ass shit. Well, she ain't a bad person, but think that she need to be pampered and that and do this whole single white stay-at-home mom shit so you don't have to do nothing. Man, why the hell do you not want to do anything? Why do you want to sit around and rely on someone else to do things for you when you just have no life? You ain't producing nothing. You ain't trying to do something you want to do besides sit there and watch fucking TV all damn day. I'm being serious. It's ridiculous. I only say it because that's what it is. Like the one girl that I was talking to in that, the black girl I was talking to in that, I really, actually enjoyed that. She seemed pretty cool. She seemed pretty educated. She wasn't a fucking moron. Then again, politically, I don't know what she is, but people get really mad about politicals a lot because of racism. Oh my god, everyone's racist because you don't believe in certain things. She seems healthy. She's in good shape still. She probably makes decent money. She has probably has her own place and shit. She seems like to be a good woman. She might be in her late 20s and that. To me, it's all about maturity. Now, some people say, if you live with your parents, then you're immature. I say, if you're immature because you live with your parents, then no, you're just not mature enough yourself. Maturity has nothing to do with who you live with or whatever it is. Everyone always seems to go through the same process. They just go through it in different ways. So if you could choose to be stronger, you'll be strong. If you choose to be weak, you'll stay weak. If you choose not to learn, you're going to be stupid for the rest of your life. That's just how it is. I don't know what to say. You dumb, you dumb. You weak, you weak. Weak people make up excuses. Strong people solve problems. Weak people complain and bitch and moan about their life and that, saying this and that. Strong people want to, produce better lifestyles. If you say, I don't have time in that because of this and that, that's because your lifestyle needs to change. That's it. If your lifestyle changes, you'll be better off. What do you say? You live like a pussy, you are a pussy. You become a pussy, you become more of a pussy. That's how you get a lot of simps. Down the bottle. Ever since I started becoming more masculine, and I feel better. I feel like I can lead because, in my line of work, I'm pretty much, I'm a leader. I push levitations and that. I want to get shit done. At my other job, Denny's, there was just two girls there, fucking crackheads. They had all emotions, no logic, complain, bitch, and moan, complain, bitch, and moan, say sarcastic shit and that, because they both pathetic-ass fucking human beings that have no life, they run off of drugs, because they are druggies, and they complain about shit, like victimize the crap out of themselves. And then state, you need to do things for me because of this and that. It's not because they were women, it's because they were weak. Women don't mean weak. You're part of man. That's why you're a woman. Jeez, get this. You're supposed to be strong. You might not be physically strong, but you don't need to pick up 30,000 pounds. You can pick up 20 pounds and be strong. Things don't weigh that much. Oh man. Oh, I need to get some water. Whew. Yeah, I kind of repeat the same shit over and over again, but these things are extremely important to understand. It's the more you preach something, the more better it gets. my god, they're all surrounding me. Fuck you guys. I ain't gonna lie, SWAT's pretty badass. Yeah, I always get this gun. These two guns are probably the best gun for this class. The armor piercing is actually really good.
It's only in the jet. It's better than that.
Ah, damn. Go, Chuck. My thing is, I hate when I see younger men suffer because they chase too much pussy around that they can't fucking get. They talk like they can. That's all full of shit. It's like a... I mean, that's the biggest thing. Stop. You gotta just stop talking. Like, that's the biggest thing. I just... Like, they think it's the most important thing in the world, and I don't know why they think that. Maybe because social media is like that, I guess. You know, maybe the natural order got fucked up because of porn. Probably what it is, because seeing a naked girl at a young age kind of devote yourself to want to be aroused a little easier, I guess. And then you start learning, you start wanting to learn how to, like, get a woman, you start learning all these fucking things that a lot of them are fucking stupid. Like, number one, an alpha male. I love this show. I'm going to talk about alpha males. Like, the alpha male, one that makes the most money, one that is an asshole, that, like, can't say they all treat women like crap. They're more controlling. They want to be like, don't do that, don't do that. They can't be like, there's no medium, but now there's a medium. It's called stigma male. So you got beta, stigma, and alpha. Stigma males are more the thinkers. They're more the logical base. You know, people, they don't drive by emotions. They do what they want to do, and they don't give a fuck what anybody says. Alpha males are like a trend. They have to be on top. So they'll do whatever it takes to be on top. Oh, but I get more women than you, yeah. But see, that's the driving force of you, is getting more pussy. For me, it's not. I don't care. I don't need 5 women or 1 woman in my bed to make me satisfied with my life. I can just be satisfied with my life. Because this is like what guys like Andrew Tate do. And his friend Josh Waller. The billionaire people. They still care about teenage high school drama. Who got the most pussy? I talk about that. I fucked this Instagram model, and I did this Instagram model. Don't do that Instagram model because I did her last week and that. So I'm exchanging like how much they fuck. Then they lie to real men about how they're staying in good shape and that steroids. Wait a minute, no, I can't be in steroids. I just eat once a day and I can maintain 200 pounds worth of fucking muscle by barely eating. You're so full of fucking shit, dude. Shut the fuck up. You probably take a very little bit of DECA, and that's why you are the way you are. You probably take a little shot of gear here and there. You probably do it every other day to maintain your muscles. And you want to lie about it and say, oh no, it's not that. It's because I fast for 10 hours a day and only eat once. How the fuck are you even alive? I drink 10 cups of coffee and I smoke cigars and that's a foolproof fucking stupid dumbass fucking shit these dumb fuckers say. You're billionaires. You guys have the best food in the world, which is just normal fucking food. You guys have professional chefs cooking you the best tasting food. Why the fuck would you eat once a day? You get the best coffee, pre-made coffee, grinded up and pre-made. What the fuck? Shut the fuck up. You're full of shit. You're teaching young men a bunch of stupid ass shit. Just shut up. Just shut up. Say you're a world-class person. That's why you gotta Photoshop your fucking body. I'm sick of fucking these trending dickheaded fucking males claiming this is what you have to do. Some of them are a little bit more, you know, say like, oh yeah, it's okay to work this, work that. Not everyone can be an entrepreneur. They're right. But your diet's bullshit. You're fucking full of shit. Because I tried it. I fast for almost 10 hours and I ate one fucking meal. I felt like shit. So, no. You eat 3 to 5 meals a day. Suggested 5. Why 5? Because you gotta separate how much you digest. The process of digest from your stomach to your fucking lower intestines takes about 2 hours if you have a good meal. 2 hours, you break down your stuff and your acid to the initial things to be able to digest it and to absorb it. From your amino acids to your glycogen and to whatever else you put into your system. So you have to eat, if you want to maintain a good flow of amino acids, you have to first off eat every 2 to 3 hours. You eat 3 hours, say you stay up for 15 hours, you get 5 meals. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, bloody owl. How do you like me now? Sweet Christmas. You're smoking here.
Sorry about that. Huh? But yeah, I listened to it. Tucker Carlson had, you know, Andrew Tate on, and he's talking about some stupid ass fucking shit about dieting that, and like it was the dumbest thing ever. Like health professionals and bodybuilders were looking at the diet and that. Man, move that shit out of the fucking way, bitch. I mean, diet was stupid. It was the dumbest thing ever. People research it, they're like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? You live a rich man life. No one's gonna be doing that diet. If they'll try to, they're gonna fucking get sick over it. Give you a heads up, Andrew Tate's not that big of a dude. Even in his prime, when he was doing kickboxing, he wasn't that big of a dude.
Not very well.
I don't know if he was even a good fighter or not. I've seen his training now. He does average boxing training. Yeah, he's in good shape. Like, he's an average fighter. Oh, he's a world-class... Yeah, you know how much world-class champions get paid to be like that? Because of a look? Because they throw in enough money? Look at Logan Paul. Logan Paul, that's all he does. He's not even a real fucking boxer. Yeah. He does, because he wasn't, this is why I say that, he's just a marketing person. And he takes roids, which has been proven. And he's been doing fucking gimmicks. All these people, they got in the money somehow, whatever, how they did. They marketed stuff to make more money. Andrew Tate's doing the same thing. He's marketing men and saying, teach us how to be an alpha male, smoke 1,500 cigars and drink 30 pounds of fucking coffee. Fuck, if you want to, suck a bunch of dick too, because semen's the best protein you'll ever get. How about that? That's a new trend. How about you talk about that? How about you talk about actual things? You're like, hold on, man, this is big. You're like a damn V-shred. Overly rich, good-looking guy, full of shit. All full of shit. You talk about stuff because you think you're more superior. That's when you talk that shit. I don't know about the fucker you do. You use a gimmick to make money off of sexualizing women, which is fine. Hey, if they want to fuck a job and make money, they want to throw their titties out. A lot of girls do anyways. It doesn't matter. And you make money off it. Cool. Now, how'd you start your business? Who fucking knows? I don't know. I don't know what went on there. Evidently, he was proven non-guilty. Then again, who knows? A lot of people say that stuff and that because, you know, I'm nothing against it, dude. You do what the fuck you want to do. Making money is making money. I don't care how you do it. People literally prostitute themselves out for money. There's still pimps out there still prostitute women out. So who gives a shit, you know? People play, oh, you need to be moral on that. Yeah. OnlyFans is moral. Being an Instagram whore is moral. Okay, shut the fuck up. You're so foolish. People are so full of shit with that dumb stuff. So full of shit. The actual working class person, like me, working at a damn car wash, working underneath, you know, a multi-billion-dollar business, making $13 an hour, still want to work out, still want to produce things, still want to do things. I could never act like that. I could never act like Andrew Tate. Yeah, I wouldn't care to act like that. And again, that's not my life. I'm more of a researcher. I'm more of a truth seeker. And all these people talk about their life and that. I'm sure a lot of their life is a fucking lie, if not partially a lie. Just like, Andrew Tate's brother was on a reality show. You can't get on a reality show unless you fucking know people. They know you. They pick you up because of you, which means it said someone put you in that position. They don't find random motherfuckers on the street unless you're in Hollywood, which they probably do in Hollywood. They pay you to be on there. How much? Probably a hell of a lot more than I get paid in a fucking year. They have to pay you per scene. They have to pay you for being on there. Every damn hour, I have to pay you so much money. So if you honestly believe that they were, got rich because of the whole, woman sex thing, probably not. They probably had money before that. They just used that because it was a smart thing to do. Everyone else is marketing women, market women. It's sexist. Okay, then don't do it. But I like money. There's your problem. I like money. But you complain about sexism, but you like money, so you do it anyway. And still complain about it. You know, like, the biggest thing you do for most of these women that, like, that one girl was talking about that got divorced and that, she just complained about her fucking man. She was complaining about her fucking man. Complaining about it, she couldn't take half his fucking damn money and then saying that she made his career the way it was because of her support. So she thought that she could have. That's what women were made for, by the way. God made women for supporting man. That's why it's woo man. I keep saying this over and over again. Woo man. You're part of man, which means man came first. So that's why men are masculine and women are not supposed to be masculine. But when you get pussy-ass men that are female-based men, all emotionalized, you get masculine women. Because men are not taking the role they need to take. Yes, I agree with Andrew Tate on that. Obviously, yes. But when women say it's sexist because the way men are, by biologic, been proven, we're meant to lead. It's okay to get upset. I don't care. Get upset, cry, bitch and moan. It doesn't matter because that's just the way life is. And honestly, I blame it on all these. I blame it on all these pussy ass men. That's not the women's. It's not the women's fault. It's the men's fault. Men are the ones that lead this shit. Hear the words. Men are the ones that lead this shit. If they stop leading it with their fucking money, with their fucking dick and balls, guess what? Things would change. They would. They would change completely. Do the women think that we're leading on? No. Men give you the right to lead that life because without our money, you can't lead it. If every man stopped watching porn, stopped watching OnlyFans, stopped going on Instagram, if every man stopped looking at women, what would happen? Women would go back to traditional ways because they have to want to survive. Because most women don't want to work past 30 or 40. Most. Not all, most. I only say that because this is what I hear. That's why they do easy jobs. That's why they get married at young ages. If they do work, they want to work simple jobs. They don't want to work hard jobs, which is fine. You can make a lot of money being a call person and that. Go on a call line and do calls for 8 hours a day or whatever. You can make $20 an hour. That's plenty of money to be able to get your ass going. To be able to get some sort of security net to help out the family and shit. Yeah. And they're trying to raise minimum wage up to $25 an hour. They're trying to push it. They say, well, inflation's going to go up. Inflation has nothing to do with private industry markets. Inflation didn't go up because of minimum wage. Minimum wage doubled in 20 years. Double. Bush administration, 2001, it was $6.50, and we had basically the same gas prices we do now. Actually, it was in the high 2s, low 3s. Inflation was through the fucking roof because of that. So what does that tell you? Nothing's changed. Well, it's like, oh, our car washes were, they say, $5 20 years ago. Yeah, nothing's changed. Price of eggs was the same price it was when Bush was in 20 years ago. Matter of fact, yeah, about 20 years ago, back in 2001, that's all that bullshit happened. It was 98 when he came in. No, it's just private industries don't want to pay people enough because they're billionaires. They don't want to afford more money for people, and it's a private industry issue. Pay your employees. Like me and that, I deserve to get paid 15. That's all I want. I just want 15. You know, so I'm talking to my boss constantly. And the other guy, you know, talking to him and that. It's not saying it's fair. It's probable cause. You guys say you're going to pay that much, so pay me that much. If not, to me, that's fucking stealing. You're stealing money away from me, trying to use excuses for it. Which should be a fucking lawsuit in some way or another. You're not paying me a wage that I need to be paid. Need, not want, need. It said on the application, 14 and 15. Well, I want 15. Well, we'll negotiate. No negotiation. You give me what I want, or you ain't gonna have someone to do the things you need to do, because you ain't got no one. They're lazy. 90%, I would say 80% of the people that I work with, besides, it'll be 80% because there's only 5 of us. So it'll be 60% of the people I work with, they're lazy. They're just lazy. Not bad people, they're just lazy. They'll say, oh, they got a membership, we don't have to go out there. Even though we're supposed to go out there. They don't care about their money. I do. I work more hours, I get paid less. So I have to work more hours to be able to get paid the same as them. Fucked up, isn't it? But obviously it's not the industry's fault because how they hired me was fucking stupid. They have to approve things. You know, like our guy yesterday, you know, he was talking that about what we need to do and that. Evidently our guy didn't expect all the places and that to see what they needed. You know, because we had our CEO walk through all of our places. And he was telling my boss, says, anything you guys need in that, just go ahead and just get it, because we got the money to do it. Of course you got the money, dude. You got billions of fucking dollars, bro. Billions. How do you not have money to spend $2,000 on each site to get them tools and equipment so they can be able to run the site better? What's it going to cost you? $30,000? Oh, fuck, you have billions. I see how much they have in their bank account for over 3 sites. They have a $500 million. You can't spend 10,000 of that? How much motherfuckers are getting paid? That's including everything. Like, dude, we make $1,500 to almost $2,000 a day. But some days you make a little bit more, depending on the day. People can't even make that in a month. You make it in a day. That's $14,000 is $16,000 a fucking week, just pure profit. Like our site right now has made like 40 something. Like 40-something thousand dollars already. Sorry on that. It's not the point of the money in that. It's the point that they don't want to use it. Oh, you get to keep up with stockholders and that. But yeah, but stocks will go down because you always start with your workers. Who you hire, you give them enough wealth so they can progress life easier. That's why we get fucking jobs. We don't get jobs because we want to work and supply the rich motherfuckers. We get jobs because we want to supply ourselves with money. This is the reason why a lot of people hate certain businesses. Because that's what they do. Even they pay us $20 an hour. 8 hours a day, that's $160 a day. There's normally only 2 of us there. 2 of us. That's $320 a day. The thing is, they can easily do it. Easily. And still have profit. Because they pay us about $120 a day. Give or take. They can easily do it. So we get paid $160 a day. You do it times 5, which is 40. We don't work 8-hour shifts. Sometimes we do that. Let's say we work 30-hour shifts. Obviously, you do for a 40-hour day or a 40-hour week. You know, that's $800. That's $800 in gross. So you got minus the $150. So you're being paid $650 a week. 7, I want to say. No, it wouldn't be that much. It'd be like $100. So you get paid $720 or $700 a week. That's enough to get anything you want in the standard of life that most people live in. There's one rich guy comes, he's a black dude that's super fucking cool, you know. He sells cars and shit. He says, you don't need a lot to live. We talked about financials tonight. He's like, you don't need a lot to live. Most rich men say it. Yeah, most men say it. I got it to my list, fit and fresh. He says guys can live off $20,000 a year. Say 24,000 a year. That's $2,000 a month. There's a huge possibility. Maybe not nowadays because shit is going up and that. But you say you pay $900 for rent, you probably spend say $1,500 altogether, give or take. You know, because you got kind of utilities. Utilities fuck are barely $200. You live by yourself, and that they're cheap as fuck because you're always gone for work anyway. So obviously your shit it's not gonna be high. You got to pay for internet. Okay, it's $40. If you're by yourself, your internet's gonna be great because you don't have to worry about everybody else tagging off of it. You could do it for $2,000. But they'll make $500. You have to make $15 an hour. So $15 an hour could be a standard of living to be able to live somewhat comfortably. If you saved up enough money before you leave, for say, if you're 18 years old and you decide to do it like that, by 25 you should have your own place. You should be able to buy a condo. Fucking hiccups. Yeah, I need to go to the fucking damn gym here. So actually we need to go shopping. I'll do it a little bit later.
Are you ready to make it? So bad. I'm all give. I shot his eye out.
But yeah, it's just how the world is now. That's why feminism stuff's going out of control, man. They're trying to think that's a good thing. They say we're supposed to be equal. We're never equal in the first place. Everyone has their own ways of dealing with things. If women stayed feminine and stopped producing all this bullshit, stop thinking that everything's so bad and that, but you make easy ass money. You're influencing men to help you survive with looks. That's it. That's it. If you want to blame anyone, you can blame God. Go ahead and complain to God about why things are the way they are. God made you that way. The Creator made you that way. You complain about, okay, complain. That's fine. I mean, if the Creator's sitting there looking down on its creation and not to think how he thinks, but to assume how I would think if I was like that, I'd be sad. I'd be sitting there like sad, like why are my children fighting so much? He already knows. Because there's so much Satanism. All this shit's Satanism. Feminists, all Hollywood, racism, sexism, it's all Satanist shit. We're not supposed to hate each other. We form hatred. We're not meant to hate each other. We're meant to love each other. But people can't seem to see that. Yeah, I'm being serious. Shit, dude, I'm fucking flush bones, bro. More? Fucking hell, bro. Get the fuck off me, dude. Oh, fuck off. I don't care. I'm getting dehydrated. Oh. No, of course not. Gotta get really hydrated because I'm about to go to the gym here a little bit. It's almost 1 o'clock. I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to do legs.
Sometimes you gotta decorate your own tree.
But yeah, I was telling you how it really is, and that's why the Bible states it over and over again. Satan hides in plain sight to delusionize you, to make you see things from a different perspective. Not actual creation, a false creation. That's the reason why people are struggling in politicians. Politicians are struggling. You can see which one's struggling. The Democrats ones, Can't say all of them. It's never all of them. They're all ruled by money. But the ones that are screaming and bitching and moaning and that, all these news anchors and that, all these, I mean, they're the same thing. They're all abused by money, if not completely, brainwashed, so to say these things. What do you think cults are? Cults are nothing but a way to culturalize you to think of something different than what's in front of you, which is reality. I'm dead serious. This is how it is. People are doing it and they don't even notice why they're even doing it. I got to be with the people. But yeah, that's how it is. So none of this stuff really matters. It's just believe in God, have faith in the Creator, and just keep on pushing forward. I changed. I prayed 2 nights ago on that. I prayed last night. The stuff works. It's just stop ignoring it. Let's say like if God was giving someone a helping hand, so to speak, or say this is not God, I would say someone that was wealthy as fuck that was giving you a helping hand, you kept slapping that fucking hand, would that person constantly give you that hand? If the person really cares about you, they will give it to you until you understand. If you choose not to understand, the helping hand's always out there. That's what God is. The Creator gives us helping hands, say, hey, you are my child, I'm Father of all fathers, I'm trying to give you a helping hand. The hand's always out there. You have to be the one to reach and grab. Now people say, all this stuff and that, we need to have this and that, and all this money and all that. Well, God doesn't want you to not be wealthy. The whole point of creation is to help. It's made for us. It's made for us to create more. We are creators ourselves. That's why we got technology now. God never said for us not to have it. God said give us choices to make. Bad or good. Mostly, they're not bad, but they're ignorant. That's why when people say, I don't believe in God, then you might as well not believe in yourself, which they don't. Being serious. Most people that don't have, if they think that to believe in something, they'll believe in something like money. I believe in money. Money was created by a human. So you have faith in human society. You're calling them God, which is what them cocksuckers want. They want it to be called that. That's why you got the Tower of Babel. That's why you got all these things trying to reach heaven and that, and they can't. It blows my mind. I'm more superior than one that created me. How the fuck are you more? Because I have money. Money don't mean shit. Money's just a currency to buy shit. That's it. It makes survival easier. But you But money marketing has made life too comfortable to where they think that they're gods. Arnold said it specifically. He said, there's no heaven, we only live once. Why? Because he's living in heaven right now. God explained this to us in the Bible. You have the kings of all, when we had, what was his name? What his name is? He was the most powerful king in the world. He had everything. He was worth like nowadays, I think he was worth like $200 trillion in that. He had everything. He was the leader of Jerusalem back then. He was a father, he was the son of David. I can't remember what the fuck his name was. But he had everything given to him because God blessed him with everything. And he stated multiple times, a lot of rich people state this stuff. Money is only worth so much. It's the ideas that are worth more. To go from point A to point B, going to it is what is worth. Once you reach that, humans always seem to they want to go back to where they started because they had a sense of worth. A sense of worth. That's the number one thing, a sense of worth. Once you lose your sense of worth, you are like everybody else that is a rich millionaire that has no worth anymore. Because you have it all. We become adaptability. That's why some people, rich people, go homeless. The sense of worth comes back to them. Not even joking. Some people go homeless. They literally sell all their fucking houses. They still have their bank accounts. But they live off the bare minimum. They bring themselves back to start all over again. You'd be surprised how many rich millionaire people sit there and work normal jobs. It's like, I don't touch my money. I work with the money that I have. Because it's self-worth. This is what it always is. This is why you get people like Andrew Tate, all these rich motherfuckers and that. You see like Donald Trump. Donald Trump's self-worth was to change the country. He was already having everything. He states it over and over again. I could live a comfortable life. The reason why he did this, it wasn't because he wanted, more or less wanted, because the country was failing. He did it because it was self-worth. He had to do it to bring worth back into his life. To bring that godhood back. Because you're only worth as much as you work. But once you make all that money or all that security and you don't work, what are you worth? Well, I have money. But working is what made you worth. I learned it from a lot of people that do this shit. They're constantly working. Working, worth. Without work, you can't have worth. Wealth. Whatever, worth. Yeah, this is how it works. You have to be worth something. That's why ideas have to be shared. That's why we have to talk about things. Because you don't have something. That's why when you talk to a lot of rich people, which I know plenty of, because, they're constantly doing something. My uncle he has a lot of money now. He can literally retire right now and never have to worry about shit. But he keeps on working because it's worth something. I always say people always categorize money with job. So the guy works because he get paid. No, you get paid because you work. So you flip it around because it makes sense. I don't think about the money. I look at my daily pay, see how much I have in that, but I'm not looking at it from spending. I'm looking at it just because it's bored. I haven't looked at it. I calculate all my money that. All I do is when I'm at work, I work. It does get boring. I ain't gonna lie, it gets boring. That's why I stayed there till almost 11 o'clock, shoving out the pit. Because doing that made my work worth something. I got good exercise in. I felt good doing it. It was nice. It was a memory. I was talking to my boss. He had his lady there. I said, this is a memory that's going to hold out forever, knowing that we're doing this. Because more or less likely, we're probably only going to do it once. We're going to clean all of it out, and probably for the next 10 years now, as long as we keep up with it, more or less likely it's not going to be the same. That activity I did was worth something. It was worth doing. It made me feel good. Yes, I thought about, I was going to get, an hour extra of work in that. I didn't care. I didn't even think about it. It's like we do what we got to do. So we say, well, there's funny things to do. Things happen for a reason. Do that reasoning. God specifically aligns reasonings for everybody. I tell everyone, things happen for a reason. Why? Because more or less likely you probably have to grow up. More or less likely you probably have to get more mature, which is growing up. More or less likely you probably have to get stronger because you're weak. These are alignments for people, and weakness can lead to a lot of things. Emotional weakness, mental weakness, strength weakness, or whatever the fuck it is. Health weakness, it aligns us to try to bring us up. That's why God always gives a helping hand. We're down, He's up. He reaches down to give us helping hand to raise us up. This is how it always works. It always works like this. It's the yin and yang stuff. It's a whole conscience of our world. Our plane of existence works on this. We have an enormous amount of power, and the higher up dickheads of the world don't want us to have that power. So we have to get creative. We have to say, okay, you're trying to market us to use our fucking barely earning money to make you more rich. Okay, I'm gonna stop buying shit. I'll buy little stuff. Back in the old days, entertainment was just stories now to run out in the woods and fucking throwing sticks, throwing rocks in the pond, catching fish, going hunting, playing sports. You're going to just pick up a bunch of shit and throw it around. Yeah. Then all of a sudden you get entertainment. That was free entertainment. You didn't have to spend any money on that. Now you get entertainment. Now we have video games. Which I say is the cheapest way to get entertained. Some people go to bars and spend $300-400 a paycheck. They'll pull their whole entire paycheck. Oh shit, I'm broke. And they say, it's because of bills. Dude, you spend $500 at a damn bar. Well, there's other excuse. Wow. That Cajun's kicking. Woo! This is a really good beef stick. Woo! Man, that Cajun's good. This shit kicks it really heavy. Man, that's why you have to learn your self-worth. You have to learn who you are. You have to learn all this stuff about. Because it is a bit of an issue. But yeah, this is how it works. There's the reason why rich people always seem to do drugs. That people go to drugs now because they don't know what they're worth anymore. The reason why we have to have purpose, the reason why a lot of people don't find purpose till they get a woman or till they get friends is that your purpose is already there. You have it when you're a kid. Kids don't give a shit. Kids always have purpose. Because they don't know anything. So they all go by pure entertainment. That's what I tell, anybody and everybody. If you can go back to when you have most purpose, when you're a kid, you always want to show off in that. You always want to do things in that. And guess what? You'd probably be better off. That's why people do drugs. That's why people do drink, and that they can't understand why things happen. Well, if you come on my channel, I'll teach you why things happen. Simply, they happen for a reason. The reason's all individual. It could be many things. Like, why do people die? People die because they need to die. People need to die. We can't have everybody living. Because guess what? Reproduction would drop dramatically. After the first couple hundred years if we lived longer, we would have less people. Because there wouldn't be no reason to reproduce. If we all lived 1,000 years, 1,000 years, we would not need to reproduce. Reproduction would actually be difficult. Reproduction might actually be 10 times longer than what it is. Imagine going through 9 years of fucking birthing process. Said 9 months. Some animals go through maybe a couple months of birthing process. No, they have to produce more because they don't live as long. That's why women have a set limit on how much they can produce. Because they can produce like men and produce till they're in their fucking 60s. You know how many fucking children we would have? That's why girls go through menopause in their late 30s, early 40s. Why? Because they can't keep on producing. There's a limit on how much we need to make. But people still do it. I saw a lady that she had like 6 fucking children. Enormous amount of children. She started probably at like 17. And her children seem to be kind of far apart in age, maybe like a year or so apart. Whatever culture she had, that's just how it was.
Something is wrong.
All right in her butthole.
I see you. How do you like that? I shot his eye out. Stay cautious. That is still there.
Surprising. What a cookie.
I don't see it. But I smell it. Sweet Christmas. How do you like that?
Let me talk about that. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just really rude. Stretch my fucking neck a little bit. I'm doing my daily bullshit. Yeah. But yeah, I just say if I could make the money I want to make in a shorter time, here's how my life would probably be. I would have my own personal gym, 100%. The honest truth is, I'd probably be an influencer. Not one of those shitty ass ones, the actual good influencers that I fucking dumb fuck. And obviously, money ratios don't fucking matter that much. People care about the money ratio too damn much, man. I'm not really a big fan of it. I know what my satisfaction is. My satisfaction is pretty light compared to most people. Some people are never satisfied with life. I was just one YouTube channel I watched. He's talking about people were talking about it was quotes from ancient people that talked about how to be disciplined. A lot of it is stop caring what people think, do what you want to do. Why? Because most people are fucking jealous. Why? Because they can't be like you. They're scared to do it. That's basically what it is. People always gravitate towards more. So if someone has more power than them, they gravitate towards that power. That's just how it is. Yeah. That's how it always works. Damn. Woo. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, that's enough for jibber jabber for once. Don't forget to like it, guys, and subscribe if you guys want to. You guys want to learn more about this stuff and that? Let's keep on pushing it because YouTube sucks ass and they don't like pushing good stuff. Anyway, I'll see you guys later now. I'm getting the fuck off. See you guys when I see you. You guys have a good day. Try your best to be better. That's all you can do. Bye.